Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CDL Sunday. Boy, it feels good to say that. A little weird, albeit still we're at home. But hey, it feels fantastic to be here. My name is Miles Ross. I'll be one of the commentators guiding you through today, alongside my beautiful colleague. He's there, or he's there. I haven't quite worked that one out yet, but it's Momo PW7. Philip Whitfield, how you doing, brother?
I'm very well. I figured out that if I turn to my right, that is where you will be. I'm guessing if you turn to your left, I honestly don't know. I put a shirt on today. We've somehow matched in colour, which is fantastic. We're down to our Final Four. Our Fantastic Four is going to be incredible, and what a game to kick things off. We've got Florida, Chicago. We've got storylines. We've got revenge match. Nameless and Lottie kind of broke all that down just beforehand. But yeah, I think we can have a fist bump as just, I go right, you go left. We can do this,
I think I'll go left. I think I go left. You know what, mate? Let's just give this one a roll for a moment. We do have a fantastic match ahead of us. Let's have a quick look at the Chicago Huntsmen, one of our teams today.
He's going to get caught, but they line up for Scup. And Scup, the king.
This is dangerous.
10 in a row. Gunless keeps on rolling. 9. Formal hits the shot. Octane doesn't have to move. He goes, oh my lord!
You know them, you love them. They're in almost every, top 4 we've seen so far in tournament placings so far. But you know what? This is the thing. Their opponents are the first team, Phil, to actually take a series from them and push them outside of a final. So that is going to be something very interesting to see if we get a bit of a rematch coming up here in this semi.
I mean, you're definitely going to get a rematch. You're going to get revenge is the question. And I think there is certainly a favourite going into this, but you can't hide away from the fact that last time these guys met up, it was the Atlanta semi-finals, I believe. And Florida, they beat them. They did have a different roster. That being Prestini, of course, the twin brother of Arcege. You can see him there having a little dance on stream. He's vibing this morning. He's having a good time, and I'm excited to see what he brings. He was having a great series yesterday. And again, just kind of moving forward, you talked about the top 4, Miles. These guys are in everyone's top 3, top 2. Some people will say they're the best team in the game right now. But versus the Mutineers, it's an underrated team, and I think, and a new team which have a lot of firepower.
It does have a ton of firepower. Speaking of that new team that we're going up against, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the Florida Mutineers.
Thousands and thousands of hours of hard work lead to this moment.
The Mutineers will go in with a small lead. The Mutineers will have the advantage.
Now they're on your point. Look how close it is, Joe! A millimeter!
What a round! What a round!
A slight change to the roster, but a very formidable team nonetheless. They did have a bit of a journey getting here, but nonetheless, they've made it. And a rematch against the Chicago Huntsmen is not probably the team they wanted to face, but it's the one they've got right now. The Mutineers, though, they have looked formidable online. We have talked enough about Pharaoh, the newest addition to the squad, replacing Prestini, who's now sitting on the bench, watching from home. Preston, we hope you're doing great, mate. We look forward to seeing you soon, whether it's in Warzone on your own stream or back here in the CDL. But nonetheless, the team has been looking good, Phil. It's a well-rounded unit. It's all fine.
It's a great team, honestly. I think these guys are still finding their feet. They're not at 100% for their capability, not as many team, but I think these guys are still learning how to play with Pharaoh, and mainly in the respawns. But, I was talking on social media to some of the guys who were trolling, saying Maniac's coming in for Skies, and Skies was saying, what if Bose jumps in for Huntsmen? Like, there is some storylines to be made here. However, we've got our core 5, of course. Plenty of great substitutes. You got General, of course, for the Huntsmen as well. Coaches in Sender. There's so many people involved in both teams. But this is another semi-final, Miles. It's Dallas. It ain't Atlanta. I am leaning towards the Huntsmen. They've looked fantastic all weekend long. They are kind of picked to be in that grand final, and I think it's going to be a super hard challenge for the Mutineers to overcome.
I think you're right. The biggest concern I have for the Mutineers is the respawns. Their search and destroys were, funny enough, was something that I saw them struggling against other teams. Of course, we saw Toronto 6-0 them. And Nameless brought this up in the pre-show again, which was that you are going to be leaning towards the Huntsmen, definitely when it comes to the respawn game modes. But I think that Florida has a shot here. I think they do have a chance. The bigger concern is, are they going to find another 6-0? Does the Huntsmen have what it takes to cut them out entirely there in the search and destroys? But Hey man, we'll see how we go. Let's get into this one. Our first semi-final of the day here at the Dallas Home Series online, coming at you live across the entire country of the United States of America.
I don't know where the entire production crew is, but I think we're touching a lot of states right now, friends. Let's get into this one. Formal on your screen. Running an AR of all things. There's a bit of a change up again. We were running the MP5 exclusively yesterday. Things seem to have changed.
All right, what's up, guys?
Now, this first hard point, as always,
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, it's interesting, obviously, touching on that assault rifle.
I should probably turn this down a little bit. I should probably play this through headphones. But I don't want to put my headphones on quite yet.
Notoriously way more comfortable with M4. He's been given a challenge in the fact that, you know, maybe he has to run an MP5 on some maps. But there are some maps and mode combinations where they can get away with running 2 ARs. And when that's formal and nasties, it's going to be very hard to push back. And whether they'll lack the pressure of not having that third submachine gun, or fourth, should I say, in this case, we'll have to wait and see for that. But on your screen, we are looking at none other than Seth Thistle, of course, Scump here. He had a phenomenal game yesterday.
So, for those of you that don't know, this is what I do. All right, I watch professional Call of Duty matches instead of regular traditional sports.
Yeah, there you go. 6 kills in a row. We talked about RC's a little bit as well. His twin brother, Pristine, he's on the bench for the Mutineers right now. A little bit of...
So right now you have my favorite team, which is the Chicago Huntsmen. That's the green team, and then the Florida Mutineers. This is the first year that the CDL has been officially formed, meaning that for the first year, Call of Duty actually has a proper franchise, much like the NBA or NFL. Whereas in the past, they've always been like this kind of separate thing. Like it was always a thing, but now it's proper, I guess. Also, it's hotter than shit in my room, so that's fun.
From the Huntsmen, they've got 1 player left, cleaned out. There we go. It's Chicago side point.
Yeah, Chicago break that with 20 seconds left. And of course, keep your eyes on that minimap because the rotation towards the cars will be going down very shortly. We're going to see Frosty drop to Scum. Envoy takes out Havoc. Sky's battling for that final 15. He isn't going to get it. I was going to say he's going to be rewarded.
Also, if the audio is all fucked up, just let me know, and I'll throw my headphones on.
Quick check on that rotation. There's 1 player, and that 1 player being morphs just in and amongst the boxes, but he's going to be taken out by Formal's MP5. Who'd have thought it? 2020 is wild.
2020 as well, indeed. Over towards our third. Envoy, another player we've highlighted.
Shrink my webcam down a little bit.
Dallas Home Series, he's been a standout. Search and destroys. In the hard point, Formal finds his first hip fire. Can't get Morks though, as his MP5 gets the job done there.
There we go.
That assault rifle sadly cut down in a hail of gunfire there. Morks makes his 3rd kill known well and truly, and he may be able to find a few more as the push now from Florida has been quite decisive.
So this first mode is hardpoint. Basically, it's like King of the Hill. There's a certain area of the map that you have to sit on to get time. Every second that you're on the hill, or on the hard point, you get 1 point. If there's an enemy player also on the hard point with you, then it goes to contested and nobody gets points. Super fast game mode. And we should be able to see the Huntsmen win this, just because they're going to outslay the Mutineers. Should see it happen. Not guaranteed. Discord. I'm not in Discord right now. If you're asking if I want to hop in a Discord call, I might. Where's my water bottle? What's going on, by the way, Ant? Dude, it is hotter than fuck. Like, I'm gonna... Right now, before things get crazy, while the freaking Huntsmen have a 70-point lead, I'm gonna check how hot it is in my house. Give me 1 second.
Breaks have been very clean, and they hold on.
That is a really good point, Miles. Again, in kind of the way that this team breaks, it seems almost effortless at times. And let's just have a look at it here. 4 or 5 players now set up for Florida. They're pushed out in the right places here. Havoc's going to go down. Pharaoh falls as well. That's going to be to Scum. Arsenal Gunner's picked up a kill. And I said it was at ease. It just looks like taking candy from a baby. Florida, they're spawning out. It shouldn't be that easy, Miles. It shouldn't.
So easy. That like a challenge whatsoever for them. They've reversed the roles immediately. Now you have to see Florida attempt to make the break. Envoy up top, Scuff's watching the doggy door down low, and this is what you want to be seeing. Communication flowing. RCTs with multiple kills. Envoy locks down the box side. This is brilliant stuff from the Huntsmen. This is absolutely clinical hardpoint gameplay. You break the hardpoint, you force the enemy team to spawn out, and you hold it down for a solid chunk of time. 140 seconds.
All right, I'm back. It's 75 degrees in my house right now, and I don't know why. But we turned the AC on, so we're going to be chilling. Look at RCTs. Look at Envoy. Dude, Envoy, by the way, Envoy has come in hot as fuck. That man has been a god. Just watching the matches. Yup. I'm gonna watch this match. I need to get some food, dude. SMG formal is something else. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. It's like, I feel like it's me, to be honest. Like Tony, whenever Tony and I play CDL, Tony runs the SMG, and like he's 100%, like he's the objective man. He's hill bitch, no question about it. And I've always been like a kind of AR flex player. Like back when I competed in Black Ops 2 Ghost and AW, we had one dude, Colby, who was like our definite AR. But I don't know, I've always played a slower AR role. And by the way, how's the audio? Is the balance solid? I hope. And like then I was like our secondary AR / occasional flex player. Like him and I honestly played the same exact role. Some days he would flex more, some maps I would flex more. And in this game, dude, we were running some CDL the other day. And I was like, it was what map was it? It was Hackney Yard Hardpoint, and I was like, I'm gonna run a sub with Tony, and holy shit, like we should always run a sub together. It's the most coordinated that I think Tony and I have ever played. Like the whole time I was like, holy shit, like am I formal to Tony's scump?
As the kills start flying through, Floridians cut their way across mid-map, playing their hearts out. Now they meet.
That would have been nasty. I don't know what my role is. I do whatever. How do you not know what your role is, Ant? Ant, you're an AR. Like, you're an AR anchor type player. I'll tell you your role. Based on watching you, like undoubtedly AR player. I haven't seen you run a sub. It's funny, Tony and I the other day we were playing and it was right after. I don't remember what we were doing before, but I was like, dude, Ant shoots fucking lasers. Because I was spectating you when you had an M4 at one point, and I was like, holy shit, he's beaming. This is a solid attempt by Mutineers, actually, in the second half of this hill. Second half of this hardpoint. Ooh, that would have been nasty.
Big shots, not quite enough. And a great run there from Formal. 3 kills. Havoc getting caught on the reload. He's now been put to bed. 3 kills for Formal. Now you've got a solid chunk of time able to be grabbed here. And it looks, it's uncontested for Huntsmen.
Yeah, and this is RCT's basically dealing with the whole of the Mutineers. He's saying, come at me. I'm ready for you. I've got a power position and you ain't going anywhere. They're going to swoop up the last 10 or 15 seconds and hit roughly around 230. 20 points is all they need, and they've broken this hard point already once before. 29 kills for Formal, looking to breach into the 30s, but so is everyone else. The slaying side of things across the board is there for the Huntsmen. However, one break is what they need, and Sneaky is Envoy up top. Good night, Skies, as they push around the back. They're going to try and flip these spawns.
get that control and Envoy. Once more, only 11 bullets left, but it seems like he only needs 3 or 4 for a kill. There's another for Envoy. A quick reload. He'll be looking for Skies as well. Ain't gonna happen, but the hard point is in the hands of the Huntsmen, and again, it goes back and forth, but the Floridians are not giving up.
That was a break and a half once again, but yeah, you're right, Florida's not given up. They didn't concede us again, but yeah, you're right, Florida's not given up. They didn't concede enough kills to lose the spawns, so now you've got another chance at holding on the time. Chicago, one more swing, and here we go. Guns in from behind, that's a big shot to get it done. Second kill goes his way, Havoc though, in from the boxes. He finds 2 straight off the rip, and now we're going to continue the pressure. Havoc is still going. Florida hasn't given up the hard point yet, but now you've got to rotate. Now you go back to mid-map, you have to win all your engagements, which so far so
Did
good.
it not update the title of my stream?
Second hard point.
I mean,
So Florida, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect.
I didn't even see the spot Envoy just hit. I was looking at it.
Just the sheer amount of interactions is impressive alone. But can he step it up once more? Can he go even bigger for his squad? Down by 35 points now. Trying to break.
I was making sure that my stream was all good.
Early rotation is not acceptable for Florida. They've got to challenge this, Miles.
Pharaoh tries to make a move in. Austin remains down, making this place happen. A couple more kills, and you see but now on the point. Now you got to go, Florida. It's do or die time. You've let enough time slip, but this time is going to be absolutely crucial for the win there. Nice job from Harry. Gets that kill. Arsty's now in a
Easy
position to clean
dub.
up. He can jump on it now and potentially win it for his team. They still have to worry about that next 20 seconds, though. This is going to be big. Huntsmen are back on the point. The gunfight's still going through. There's 2 seconds for the win now, and there it is. Straight on the point. The Huntsmen go.
No, close it out. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
And it was a drama-laden hard point to start the series off here.
And that's a match.
Supreme, 250 to 190.
Incredible hard point. It started off.
Ooh, my room's starting to get nice and chilly.
This was what happened in
Good.
the previous episode almost, but that one was on Azir Cave. It was like a 9-point game. This one was looking so much more convincing, dominating, if you like, from Huntsmen. But again, Mutineers, they put up a fight, but it's not going to be enough.
Ooh, good hard point, though. Nice plays either side. I mean, the breaks there coming out of the Huntsman was so
Dude, so I'm doing a Facebook watch party on this, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how the fuck this thing works.
Still very, very exciting stuff, and as you can see the teams on your screen there, everyone's looking pretty
Dude, I thought it was gonna go bad. Nah. No chance.
One best of 5, and then you're done, my friends. Anyway, Phil, let's have a quick look at the Grubhub picks of the day. We've done this on every day so far. You and I have had our picks of players we've been excited to watch, whether that's for our own nefarious reasons. Let's be honest, mate.
No chance at
Envoy, 'cause he's a bloody
all, to be honest.
I picked Skies, and I think it was because, I mean, you picked someone from Chicago. I wanted to pick someone from Florida to kind of have that head-to-head. And I think these are 2 players which are very different. First
Pick of the day delivered by Grubhub. ASIM, not a bad one, Ben.
From mode to mode. That goes for Envoy though as well. I mean, not to just jump on your bandwagon, but this guy does it all, both hardpoint, search and destroy, domination. He's just kind of a sheer amount of talent in one little kid, you know, frying as it seems.
Frying as it seems, that we both play with a Scuff Impact, so how about that? We both
You
use
do?
the same kind of controller. Not a lot of people do actually. You know, I'm in the pro scene, as far as I'm aware, and he's one of my faves. So I love
Your
that.
hero, is he?
We both have big manly hands. I think that's what we're going here. Don't forget, of course, that Grubhub. If you spend $30 or more, you get $10 off. Don't forget to check the perks section of the app.
I need
Boy, howdy, what a
food.
good day this has been already. Phil, we only had
How much
one
money
game.
do I have?
We
I
do
feel like
our
I'm
Scuff
poor
player
as
of the game
fuck.
coming up as
I get
well.
paid on
Just
Friday,
about,
though.
Any guesses to who it may be, Phil?
I think you might have won this one as you picked Envoy. Envoy absolutely frying there.
You know what? I might have to go check the mail in a minute. I just realized and remembered that my create bag is supposed to be arriving very soon. Expected delivery is Tuesday. That's booty. About creates shoulder bag. Also, Ant, you're definitely getting the small TST shirt.
I'm interested to see what he brings for the SD.
And you think of that play as well. That was the start of that clip was at the end. Of
I washed it and it shrunk and it is now too small, whereas the medium, once I wash it and it shrinks, it will be pretty perfect. I mean, it's assuming I don't give the small away as like a giveaway on stream.
I don't call the shots here, but if I had some kind of
Which I am thinking about. Tony's getting the large.
Right now, Envoy, we've got a clip from his ace from the other day as well.
And then I'll have an extra small, not an extra small.
Yeah, incredible stuff. I pointed out during that map there. I even started to touch on Search and Destroy.
So yeah.
The top 3 S&D players.
I just have to decide if it's going to you or if I'm going to do a giveaway on it. How much you willing to pay for it? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see what we do in the Search and Destroy.
Overall, KD, you go across the hard point. He's near the top as well. Like he does it all. But his Search and Destroy is definitely something to watch out for. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to S&D. It's probably my favorite game mode. It's the 10s, 1 life rounds, and I will say, let's get into it.
Do you like that one, COD fans?
Pay for shipping. It was free. This is true. Also, on Twitter, DM me your address because I'm going to be driving down to Oakland at the end of the month for my flight and might be able to just hand it off depending on the address. Damn, this guy's shooting straight and getting shot in the ass.
Now, again, we saw in Atlanta these two teams go all the way to Game 5. Search and Destroy was actually played on Arclov Peak and Gunrunner, so we didn't actually see anything on Piccadilly, so maybe we're going to be treating something different here. But as the kills do unfold, it's P2P, Formula and Scum versus Pharaoh, Morks, and Havoc. Numbers are against
1v1. Scum versus Mox. Bomb is down. Oh.
Just cut away there, but the trades came through. So now it's a 1v1. Morks versus Scum.
Interesting play, Scum.
Rappy's actually going to be coming in behind Morks any second now, but Morks laying prone down there behind that. Follow. Scum's made the noise. Oh, peekaboo! Morks finds the kill. He was just a little impatient there. He took the shots to the top scaffold, trying to catch the player there through that sort of mesh. And Morks didn't have to do too much there. He heard the shots come through, stood up. Scumby made a fight of it though. You know,
don't worry, I'm all caught up, guys. I don't know how that happened. I was talking about
gets the round.
It was a 1v1, but all that matters is Florida took that one, and it was Morks with 2 that wins the round.
Alright.
Anyway, forget the past. It's all about the present and the future. 90 seconds back on the clock here. Morks on your screen now.
Ooh. The timing of that. There we go.
As he does his job for the round, he'll be happy with that, even though Formal takes him down.
He did that from top buses as well. It's such a risky spot to be in if nobody looks for it because everyone's trying to have a great time. He did get on throwing Scum, so answers back straight away. Formal was this man who managed to get it done. Ring out. Maybe a bit of a snipe on the other side as well. I believe it's Skies. Somebody else is running a snipe now for the Florida Mutineers. We don't have that information just yet, but Skies doing what he can.
Beautiful stuff, but again, the Search and Destroys, it was close.
He's feeling himself right now in Formal downrange.
Bingo
finds the sniper, traded out immediately. Very efficient round there from Florida. 2-0.
Sorry, from Florida, closed it out 6-2. Piccadilly, I'm interested.
Dude, I need food, man. After this round, I'm gonna step away and grab some food.
Throughout this weekend, and they've looked pretty.
I'll keep the gameplay up and everything, obviously,
These
but
guys have clearly been scratching up on their strategy, working, of course, with what they have to play with, and that's what you want to watch out for here. 3-set grenades are going to go out as well as smoke here. Havoc finds 1. He's the one that we're watching. That grenade connects with Envoy and pushes through the smoke now, getting up close to Cressy. He's got Skies right by him. Frosty finds 1. He's going to be traded though as Havoc will fall. But again, Mutineers for a second there, having the numbers, they still will. There's 3-4 for the Huntsmen. Make it 4, and it's all up to Scum.
man, the Mutineers kind of nasty at kind of nasty here.
I mean, that position from Gunners and top buses, he made what he could of it. 1v3 though. He's on bomb. Shots from Morks. Tough spot to be for Scum. Here we go. The nade's out. Trying to look to make sure the tag with the nade, and the shots were there, but Frosty just managed to catch the angle, slips up and about, gets the kill. Nice stuff there from the Mutineers. Their 3rd round in a row.
Okay, well, yes is the answer to something.
Merc, the answer is yes. I know you're
However, moving forward,
The round ticks down. We're going to get into round number 4. Huntsmen, though, they've started slow here. I know we've been treated to a lot of fantastic S&D plays, but so far, since these 3 rounds go, it's all Mutineers.
Ooh. Florida's nades are so good. Florida man throws explosive device across busy London street and destroys man.
That man really just made a Florida man joke. Well played.
Formal's out. There's no snipe now for this round for the Chicago Huntsmen. They are going to be on the bomb now. So here we go. Over to B.
Arsty's trying to watch his players in the crossover. Pharaoh should have looked twice before crossing the street, my friend. There was an Arsty's right by the arcade. Envoy's about to do the same thing. Havoc though, great job. Top of the subway there.
Time to take
Underground
your body down, all down to
Kill
Mork.
now.
Needed round for the
Over towards
Huntsmen
that
here.
bomb. 3 to Florida.
Mork though trying to make an upset.
right now.
Trying to do something a little bit wild on a 5-killing spree. As the time starts to tick away, I think he's kind of settled in for the night here. He's actually going to get taken down by the MP5. It's the first round on the board for the Huntsman, and a much needed one at that. Okay, so hopping into the next round once more. The Mutineers will be on the offense. 90 seconds on the clock. Trying to wait for something special. Couple of snipes going down. However, smokes are coming through. First blood always so good.
Let's go, Huntsman. Come on.
He's gonna find that first blood. That's
So I'm also adjusting some stream deck commands right now, so that I can do something like
Sneaky will find another gunless trades things out.
that. Okay, but
Dead sounds to work with there. It wasn't to come through, and Mork's trying to almost penetrate through that door now on the minimap. You can see the bomb this time edging.
There we go.
Number 6 though, Formal. Out of position. He's of course just sat defending B, but he'll start to rotate round. That quickly. This could be strong for them, but a good position for Chicago potentially. Long shot from Formal. Assault rifle in hand. Pharaoh does the exact same to Scum. 30 seconds left. Arsties and Gunless versus just Skies now as Pharaoh will fall. I tell you what, it's good to see Arsties and Gunless back on the same team. Bringing the chemistry back together. It's Arsties who closes things out, and a beautiful round back to back here for the Huntsmen. 5 rounds done as we go into the 6th as well. You guys at home will be directing you through all the action here. I believe Miles is just making sure everything is up and running, but don't worry, we'll get the bearded Australian back for you on your screens as soon as possible. For now, stick with me. My annoying English accent will hopefully not manage to make you disbelieve as we come into these rounds. 6 here. Quick stat check across the board though. Everyone pulling their weight up for a 5 kills, but that's going to be number 5 for Havoc. Gunless shutting things down as soon as the trade comes in. Now 4v4. Smoke goes out. With the sniper. As Pharaoh puts one in the top pocket of Gunless. Formal does not find anything with that sniper as Skies will shut him down. With the number advantage here. Mutineers 4-2, make it 3 as Pharaoh falls revealed. Scum's gonna find another in this 4v2. He's down to a 2v2. Arties finds another, and this could be a 2v4 clutch here. This would be incredible to see from the Huntsmen as Arties moves around, slips and slides, and the 2v4 from Scump and Arcetes does come through. That could be the momentum swinger in this game, and now tied at 3. Incredible stuff from the Huntsman. And kind of wild to see there. I think Arcetes was actually stuck in a position. His location was revealed, but manages to come out on top. Round 7 coming up next here. It goes back and forth, it seems. 3 for the Mutineers, 3 for the Huntsmen. Let's just see how this one pans out. Smoke goes down. Smoke will connect.
already found that first blood. Ferro will find the second. Explosion in the city of London right now. There's another fantastic start here, but a 2v4 just went down for the Huntsmen. They're in another 2v4 now, and guess who it is? It's Scump on Arcees again. Will history, repeat itself? Surely not. Great grenade. Not great enough. 2v4 to 2v2. Deja vu. Hello? Have I even woken up? Groundhog Day. Is it a real thing? I don't know. I'm losing my mind a little bit. I'm missing the Australian man himself. Miles, where are you? Come back to me. 30 seconds on the clock, though, as Pharaoh will fall. A 2v4 for Scumbanasties in round number 6. And a 2v4 for Scumbanasties in round number 6. And
A little audio repetition. Yeah, repetition. I said the right words. Big brain.
And Arcees clutches up. I am never ever gonna try and break T2P. But for the past 2 rounds, it's been Arcees filling in for 4.
Alright, so now, if I turn this off,
for 2 rounds, 2
and then...
incredible stuff, and I don't know what it's going on. But the Huntsmen are upsetting the Mutineers. Just a quick first blood check for you, by the way. It is 6 first bloods for Florida. Only 1 for the Huntsmen.
There we go. Alright, Stream Deck is functional. It's operational.
Bingo is his name, and Pharaoh takes the head clean off the gunless. Now they've lost a 2v4 twice in a row. I know I've chimed on about it. This is going to be a 2v5. Mutineers, if you can hear me, hello, answer the phone. Don't throw this around the way. You've thrown 2 already. They are now 7 kills to their name.
Oh, don't challenge that, bro. What is he doing?
Really should be the decisive factor in the game. That's how we all know why it's looking for Scum and Arcees go to clutch when it matters.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fun fact for you guys. About 5 years ago, solar casting was a real thing. Goodness, it is anymore. However,
Alright, smoke out mid.
Say that again, man. Sorry, Phil's going up. You want it? Say again? So you'll move me across.
Number 9. Boy looking down those sights, trying to find someone on the cross. It looks like it's going to be a deep push for the Mutineers. Make that 8. Make that 8. Make that a 3rd for Skies. Florida somehow goes for
Just so intense.
lovely. Chicago calls from the
I can't even speak.
Envoy taken out by the team.
And I'm gonna give this round to the Mutineers. Yeah, sorry, Arcees.
Headshot, haircut after haircut. We all
Yeah.
need one right now, but the Mutineers, a clean sweep in round
I need this
9.
match, or not this match, but this the S&D to end, so I can run downstairs and grab something to eat.
One more round, you say, mate?
Oh,
One more
here
round.
he is. Oh, you decided to join me, have you, Miles?
Well, better late than never.
You
What
just missed
round
two-
we at? Give me a recap, quick.
It's round number 10. Mutineers have got 8 first bloods. Scump and Arcees got 2 2v4s. Incredible game.
Hey, what are we getting there?
Doyle, whatever you disappeared for. I'm kidding. I know.
Thank you for the hosts.
However, Miles, we're back. Can you see what's going on?
You are a rancid troll, and I love you, mate. Let's go. This has been a cool one. I've watched every second of it. This has been a great series. 4, 9, 7, 8. I'll let you take this for a moment, mate. Skies, 11 and 7. How's that gone down?
I mean, Skies has got 3 first bloods. He's been taking heads like it's candy. And with 60 seconds left, I think this is a search and destroy, in all honesty, that Mutineers, they deserve to win. The clutch factor's been there for the Huntsmen, and Redheads in particular, but apart from that, so solid. However, is round 11 looming, or are we going to see this closed out by the Mutineers as the bomb?
Man, the audio is just barely out of sync.
Wiggle away with his tail between his legs for now.
Seems all fine. Frosty finds that first blood. All good to go now, friends. Just 20 seconds left on the game. That bomb's going to be going down here. Gunless covered close though by two of his teammates. Frosty and Co now making their way forward. So slow and steady towards the bombs. Not a lot of room to work with for them. Quickly, and here we go. Have it go straight in. Finds that first one onto Arste's blistering speed. Cuts him down. Trying on the back. He does indeed. Envoy finds a
Ooh, Envoy.
second kill as well. That's absolutely tremendous. Morks now. It's a 2v1. Envoy has to back on up with 20 seconds on the bomb.
And there goes Envoy.
Nearly did it, but it ain't gonna happen. I want to see the better. I want to say the better team won. I think Huntsmen had such incredible moments in that, but every single round was started by Mutineers. I feel like they threw 2 rounds away, and honestly,
All right,
were gifted a
I
few
will be
rounds, but
right back. You guys enjoyed the little recap real quick.
guys, Pharaoh, these
See you in a
guys are
minute.
nuts.
Insane. I mean, this is kind of the Huntsmen. Oh, sorry, this is the Florida Mutineers I do want to be seeing here in these search and destroys. I do want to be seeing them popping off like this. This is it's been a bit of a surprise nonetheless to see that sort of 6-0 come through yesterday, but I feel like that really, you know, it shook the cobwebs out. It really got back into the swing of things. And there you go, friends, the Chicago Huntsmen. They lose the search 6-4. Florida bounced back, and now we're at 1-1 in this series. And hey, man, I feel like I missed a very cool search and destroy. I'm not gonna lie, Phil. I'm a little disappointed. Not gonna lie to you, mate, but you handled it very well.
Thank you, I appreciate that, Miles. I will say it would have been kind of crazy casting through those incredible 2v4s with Scump and Arstes. But all in all, it just means we've got a series on our hands for the semi-final. Last time in Atlanta, it was a reverse sweep. However, here at the Dallas homestand, it is 1-1. Coming up after the break, it is going to be domination. Hopefully, Miles has sorted all his tech issues out. Guys, get a quick snap. We'll be back after this quick break. We'll see you then.
This is it, the official Overwatch League apparel. Designed by Staple, engineered for gamers.
Duty League is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Stay connected to what matters most with the best value in wireless. Scuff Gaming, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League. We have our US Army tactical play, hot to trot, locked and loaded and ready to roll. It was, of course, from that last Search and Destroy, and it was a humdinger, friends. And for those of you wondering what the numbers mean, you'll have to DM me to find out. This was, of course, a Scump and Frosty play, which was a fantastic run of things. It was Frosty's win on that round, which really made the difference there for the Florida Mutineers, who, of all things, Phil, have managed to bounce back in a big way here in this series.
Yeah, honestly, Miles, play of the game, whatever you want to highlight. I'm just glad you're back. That's really difficult, doing it on my own. I went quite a few times. And then, honestly, it was it's nice just to have you back. I'm glad you've sorted out whatever those numbers may mean. Who knows? However, from the Huntsmen to the Hunted, a couple of stats and more numbers on your screen here. Of course, Florida lead. Technically, got another semi-final right here. Are they going to be the Hunted once more, though? After watching that, after seeing the dominant Search and Destroy, Miles, what are your feelings over the series so
dominant,
far?
Dude, my feelings are of elation, of slight disappointment missing out on the Search, man. It was a banger, but at the end of the day, I just think that we've got two teams who, we've got a clear-cut favorite in the form of the Huntsmen, but Florida have just continued to prove time and time again that you can't look past them. You cannot let anything slip, and I think that's one of the greatest downfalls of the Chicago roster is that they know they're top of the mountain right now. They know that they're a very strong team. They've got wins under their belt and they've got high expectations for themselves. If they give anyone a chance, if they overlook anyone, I feel like they let things get by that really shouldn't. So that's one of the worries I've got right now is that they think they should be taking Florida online, especially with this new roster with Pharaoh. Now all of a sudden you look in a situation where they're tied up 1-1 in the series. Straight into the Dom we go, baby. Let's get into this. And who knows, man? This could be very, very different.
Yeah, look at the route Morgan is taking here. Interesting enough, I know. Assault Rifle just trying to cross over, not watch anything mid-man. But as we jump into the domination, a quick check here that I wanted to do was the actual domination stat between these two teams. But last time they played it was St. Petro, and yeah, it was Florida who took this one. This was kind of almost the swinging match in the series. It felt like, obviously, with the reverse sweep happening in the semi-final. 45 lead, I believe, at the end, or 46-point lead. We'll see Chicago lead, I believe, at the end, or 46-point lead. We'll see if Chicago can do anything different on Hackney. And again, we're going to Hackney. Interesting to see how Formal plays, of course, whether we're rocking that MP5 or that. We're going through changes. We are, Miles. I tell you what. It's very different.
We've got plenty of songs that feature changes in the title. That's a lot of songs to work with. Still, though, as we go towards B and C now, in the hands of Mutineers for the time being. Sneaky Asties just waits for the house to be empty before he slips in, and he's grabbing that B flag slowly but surely. Envoy just winning that A flag. Still has one player to take care of. From up high, Pharaoh takes care of him. All now trying to reinforce the position at B. And what do we see time and time again here on Hackney Yard? We see in an A and a C is the sort. I want to say, I was going to say the red-headed stepson, but that's not something I can say.
All right, I'm back.
It's more like.
All right. What are we watching? So this is CDL, Call of Duty League. It's professional Call of Duty matches. You have the Chicago Huntsmen versus the Florida Mutineers right now. My team would be the Huntsmen. That's the team that I rep. Just stepped away for a minute too to get some food.
Along with Pharaoh added to the pick, and his M4 is just on point. Going into CDL.
How's your day going so far, Darcy?
With RC and in fourth note, these going to be more. So again, we've got some high caliber players, and that's why it's the semi-final that you see today. These players have been going off all weekend long. However, right now, Florida have 2 flags to the good, but a 15-point lead is looking very, very strong here. The Mutineers, they're going to break 40 shortly. Envoy trying to get onto B.
Pharaoh's bottom L. Frosty got me great. We're spawning green, we're spawning I spawned left. Bigger Tom, wait. Big one. I'm helping you.
It's going pretty good. Plan on gaming today. I do plan on gaming in a little bit. I'm gonna probably go to my parents' house for dinner. So, but yes, I do plan on gaming today. Day's not going too bad. Woke up, I watched The Dark Knight Rises. Forgot how awesome that movie is. I always rewatch The Dark Knight. I kind of forget about Batman Begins and Dark Knight Rises, and they're both just as good. So we're having a decent morning. Watched Batman, and now we're watching Call of Duty. And eating shitty oatmeal. That's the least exciting part. Happy Easter, by the way. You got any plans?
The only thing I know for absolute certain from past teams is disgusting. 12 and 8, and you saw that two-piece from Top Hell. That was unreal, man.
Yeah, I mean, certainly showcasing his assault rifle skills, and I know there's been a lot of talk of who should be running it and whatnot. The team's decided Alec is the man. One thing I will say is Domination is a very punishing game.
God, I hate that they play Domination.
If you could hold a 2-cap or a 2 neutral for a minute, you know,
Like,
that can almost be the win right
the
there.
modes have switched so much over the years, but my personal favorite combination of modes was Hardpoint, Capture the Flag, and Search and Destroy.
That broke 90 points, which you don't see a lot of the time in one-sided domination. But Huntsmen are going to end the half with 2. That's going to be in their control. However, going into the next 5 minutes, they are going to be at a deficit. It's going to be a tough ask to see them come back in this one, but they certainly have the skill.
No, I just got done with them. You?
So right in the skill in the willpower department. The shame is for the Huntsmen right
As
now.
far as plans and stuff, not really. Not really. The only plan is dinner with the parents, and that's it. Other than that, we're gonna game and we're gonna stream and hopefully catch some dubs in Warzone.
Man, he just has this game down pat, my friends. And second half of Domination now underway with the side.
Honestly, I need to do a little bit of grocery shopping. Like, I'm spending way too much money just ordering delivery every day.
This could be a good win for them here.
I got stuck on the convenience of it all.
5 minutes on the clock. And what
Like,
Huntsmen needs is a strong start.
I've got a fuck ton of time on my hands. I need to be cooking. So, I might go grocery shopping today. Realistically, I think it'd be better to do it tomorrow.
Positioning of Skies up top now with that M4. Doable, of course. A long way to go in this. A triple cap for a minute and you're right back in this one.
The only thing I miss is Search and Destroy. Send me an invite if you need someone. Yeah, definitely. Dude, Search and Destroy, like, I was never really a big Search fan. Yeah, I kind of am now. But, dude, when CTF, like, I think that CTF is a more competitive mode than hard. Actually, I don't know. It's debatable. The way the hardpoint works in this game with, like, the clock and everything, probably more competitive. But, like, I definitely think that Capture the Flag is more competitive than Domination. Like, I used to fuck with Domination a ton because it's good for kills. But, like, once I started playing competitively, like, Domination is not that competitive of a mode. Like, I feel like so much of it is, like, you get, I mean, granted, everything is about map control, but, like, Domination, the way that you can force the spawns and shit, like, I just don't think, it's like Control in Black Ops 4 last year. Like, it's just kind of a spawn trap. Like, it's not truly competitive, I don't think.
128 and 80. The numbers are going certainly in the favour of Mutineers. Wars top L, maybe even more right now is the way he's playing. It's a very hard warehouse to break in. There's trophies, there's gunfire. It all seems a little too much, and the kill feed once again go into Mutineers. Skies is 21 and 10. Pharaoh 21 and 14. It's a struggle bus here for Huntsmen. And I tell you what, I don't know which direction that bus needs to go to change this one around.
Now this is starting to get
It's starting to get ugly.
Oh, this is it's not quite Quasimodo. It's more like the big dude from the Goonies. It already very few, hopefully. A and B still has the Huntsman now, but look at that Florida pushing from behind. They've got Morse cutting these players come out of A. And I don't know how much longer he can keep this up. Nice out. Coming from behind, Envoy. Gonna cut him down. That's gonna make A a little more safe for the Huntsman. They did not lose they did not win the fight over towards B. My apologies. So now we're gonna be seeing the struggle bus turning around.
Getting on what team?
I'm not sure if they can. A play towards C right now from Formal actually. Maybe what the Huntsmen need right now. 2 minutes on the clock though. This is a big score line to be working with for the Huntsmen. We need a trip cap and we need it now.
Yeah, exactly that. They need a trip cap. They need to do it now. There's 2 minutes on the clock, 36 points per minute. They're down by nearly 60. It needs to be almost perfect play from the Huntsmen. And the way that the Mutineers are playing right now, I'm just going to say, it ain't going to happen. The Mutineers just seem to be able to lock down one flank at least, let alone two.
Huntsman? Oh, I'm not on the Huntsman.
8 minutes or so.
No. No, I'm just a fan of the Huntsman. My days of trying to compete professionally in Call of Duty are over. I don't have the... A big part of it is I don't have the time. The other part of it is I just don't have the passion, I guess, anymore to like compete at a professional level. Whereas like once upon a time, like in high school, it's like all I fucking wanted was to compete at the pro level and be the best. Now it's like I'm pretty comfortable just being better than 90% of people. Competing at the pro level is honestly just, there's so many factors. Like, so many factors. You gotta find 4 other guys that you vibe with that fit, like that play good roles. It's like you might vibe with 4 other dudes, but like if 3 of you are trying to run the same role, well now you're fucked. You gotta have a solid internet connection just for the sheer fact that so much of the grind up the ladder is done online. That was like the one thing when I was in high school, like, not to use it as an excuse, but like my internet literally was not good enough for me to truly stand a chance. Like I did what I could, but like my internet was buns in high school.
Your pick was on board, my pick was tight, and I tell you what I am glad about is both of them kind of showing how good they are in individual matches.
Now I got the internet, I got the setup and everything, I just don't have the time or grind anymore. Great timing, hello life. Yeah, you gotta find like 4 other dudes that you vibe with, you gotta be running the same roles. You're at a day and age where really in order to compete at the top level, you have to be putting in the same amount of time, if not more time, than you see pro athletes doing. Talking like 8 hours a day work minimum. Like, oh, when you're not scrimming and finding matches and practicing, you're watching film, you're going over strats, like... You used to be able to get away with, like... Honestly, you could probably have put like 6 hours a day in and gone pro 5 years ago. Like, if you were a really good player, you just put your time in on scrims. Like, watching film wasn't really a thing for a lot of guys. But now it's like you watch film on players, like you learn players' tendencies, players' strategies. You try to get an idea on, like, Search and Destroy, what rounds they like to do what, how they play against certain players, how they play against your players. Because that's another thing, is you have, just like any sport, like your key matchups.
This is a very different Huntsman with this role change, and it's hard to kind of watch because who doesn't love to see Formal go off? T2P being their best, we'll have to of course see whether he can turn it around the hard point, but it's interesting to see this new dynamic for sure, Miles.
Indeed. I'm glad you brought up damage. We will be taking a look at the PS4 damage dealt leaderboard in just a moment. I think, or maybe not the leaderboard, but just the Skies. Skies, who has been your favourite player right now, Phil, the guy you picked for your Grub Hub pick of the day. He really has been the pick right now. nom nom indeed, as he's just been heating up these players. Again, an interesting, you know, as far as the damage dealt goes, Skies is your boy. Look at that, right up top. 1,603 damage? Dude, he's the guy who, he's an interesting player as well, man. For a while, I think he was one of the few ARs running FMJ on his M4 class setup. I'm not sure where he was getting rid of maybe the grip, the rear grip for that one. But
yeah,
the man's got some intel. He knows things that some of us don't, so I'm going to be picking that brain on Twitter a little bit later on after I get through the TikTok videos. But hey, man, not a bad run so far for Florida, Phil. Now we go into another hard point. Do you see Chicago bouncing back and forcing the game 5 here?
I really do, and I don't want to just use this as an excuse kind of going back to them previously playing this head-to-head, because last time they played this was the only map and mode combination that was repeated from the series in Atlanta. This one ended 250 to 241. Like, we're talking 9 points. You can't really pick that as a, oh, they won it last time, they're going to win it again here. But I think this is a map where Formal can use the M4. And I don't
So this is an interesting,
a long-term change. You know, I'm just excited to see how this Huntsman
interesting point here. So Huntsmen smoked the Mutineers on the first map, hardpoint. Second map, they lose the search and destroy. Third map, they lose the domination. It's a best of 5 series, so right now they have to win this hardpoint and force a game 5 search and destroy. If they lose this hardpoint, they are donezo, which is interesting for the main reason that the Huntsmen have made most matches and most maps look pretty convincing and pretty easy. But the last LAN series in LA, the Mutineers beat them. And right now, you're seeing the Mutineers give them a run for the money as well. It's interesting that this is such a good matchup. Like it's not something that I would have expected when these rosters first got announced.
Gotta watch out. This kill is huge. RCT knows it. He wins that one in a big way.
But like the casters keep saying, Formal is playing a different role than normal. We're used to seeing Formal with an assault rifle, playing the long lanes, and now he's playing as a SMG as the meta has kind of turned to 4 SMGs.
Hard point pop. This is going to be a hard one to actually break on through for the Huntsman. But if it's anything like Gunrunner, they make breaking look easy at points. However, Envoy with the double. Gunless finds one. Skies and Havoc trading things out. It's going to be the Huntsman pushing them back though. We're going to see Mutineers still have this spawn, but is it going to be enough?
Mutineers on the push. Let's have a very quick Astro Gaming listen in with the Florida Mutineers.
Alright, so after this match finishes up, probably gonna close the stream out and then head to my parents for a early dinner. I don't know what kind of tradition it turned into, where like, why are holiday dinners always so early? Like, does anyone else's family do that? Just have these crazy early family dinners and stuff? Oh, and also, if you're wondering what all the yelling is, that's what a listen-in sounds like when you listen into a pro team's comms during game. I like to think that's what I sound like when my comms are on point.
Solid here from the Huntsman, and again, you see what happens when Former runs an AR. 11 and 6 for him, 11 and 6 for us. 4 players are feasting. This is what you want to be seeing. That's a nice 2-piece from him. Absolutely. From the Huntsman. Now, Phil, good look here in Cave West.
Yeah, certainly so. 35 seconds left. This is great lockdown. Havoc, though, seems like he's got everything under control. He finds another kill. Will finally go down to RC's. That's a headshot coming through here to the M4 as normal. Peek around trying to find Frosty. However, Peekaboo, hello, welcome to my cave. Frosty says he takes down Formal and Scum. Tita P will have to respawn for another life, but RST is left all alone.
Man,
We are going to see the Huntsmen.
Huntsmen are struggling here.
It's going to be a pretty much tied game as we go into the next hard point, but it is, of course, already been locked down by the Mutineers.
Yeah, watch out for that push down towards the back of the map, that cliff face. I think Clint calls it outpost, the box there where the hard point sits. That's where you want to see dive in and have a try to push the back end. There's a little bit of help into the inside of the cave. Pushing the underpass area of the map, but that's not got too much luck just yet. Shots coming through. Guns has managed to get a little closer just before being cut down there by that hail of gunfire as RCTs tries to pick up the pieces. A difficult spot to be in for RCTs, but he's making the most of it. Keeps them safe from nades. Take care of that player in that top broken Pharaoh. Overwatching the entire line of sight there. That push towards the hard point. It's on Pharaoh to keep those players back.
What's up, David?
81.5 points here and 4.5 as well, because it's different when you play cave as well. The start of the very hard point map is very scrappy towards the middle. However, the middle of the hard point, or the first hard point, let's say, is one you can actually lock down on the second and the third rotation because of the spawn. So keep your eyes on that. You'll start to see these green arrows now rotate around and try and pin back.
Happy Easter, by the way, David.
It's obviously doable, but they are going to sacrifice the last couple of seconds.
I don't know why I'm viewing this in small screen.
So we're going to see this pin.
Like, what am I thinking?
Are they going to be able to break on out? Here we go. Pharaoh with the screen. His team makes a 4-1 flies. He ain't going to join him just yet, though. RCs will drop.
He's not going to join him yet, no.
Well, this whole time I've had it in small screen. I don't know why.
Everyone there. Skies finds 3. Envoy through the smoke. The quick fire gets it done. 10 and 17 for Envoy. A little slow for him. The hardpoint hasn't exactly been his friend either. But here we go. The first hardpoint wants to get to the second set of rotations. We go. Holding on to this for as long as we possibly can. Nice pick there on the Envoy. He chooses the gunfight he wants to have, not the one that he's straight away. And we are watching slowly but surely claw their way back as the Huntsmen do what they can. The final 15 seconds is first still.
You too, Dave.
Over towards the next cave, still in the hands of the Mutineers.
Plenty of time still to go. And as you start to see this rotation here, we saw it on the first side. The Mutineers had it. They had the spawns. Formal. RSTs were pushing them back. But again, caught from the same spot. It's Havoc again, I think. In fact, correct me. It was Morks there sat in that sneaky corner. You got to check your corners here when you're pushing round. But going back to the original point I was trying to make, Mutineers.
This is a surprisingly close game. Like I said, Huntsmen should be walking through this.
5 seconds left now. If Huntsmen don't break this, they could be down by a deficit of around 80 points. It's a troubling time here for the Huntsmen. They're already 2-1 down. This is a semi-final. Is this a time?
Envoy's not having a great match. Look at Skies here with 1 minute and 19 on the hill.
Well, the whole team shouldn't break that setup here on Cave East whatsoever. There will be gone for the other 2 minutes rotation for the next hard point. Look at number 6. Morks is gone. He's on the minimap, far left-hand side. He's ready to rock and roll for the soccer field. He's ready to rock and roll for Cave West. Like, he's nowhere involved in this gunfight whatsoever. The Huntsmen have been kept back. They have been held at bay by Florida here. 171.
Huntsmen might be able to set up this next hill.
For the Huntsmen, you have to see those ARs start popping off. Clean out the soccer field. Go for that 2-footed tackle. Get the red card. Nobody cares right now. You got to make something special happen.
Friggin' Brits. We mentioned there's a soccer field on the map, and they instantly start saying everything about soccer. Come on, guys.
Jumping from a ball, Frosty, good luck, respawn and try again here, because Scump's on your screen, he's found 2.
There we go, Scump, heat up. Let's go.
Dead silence still popping, he's still going, this man, he's on a mission! No,
let's go, Scumpy.
I tell you what, that
fucking king right there.
In a row, a Scump trying to get back Huntsman into this game.
15 seconds left on the hill, but they've given Mutineers rotation. Scump breaks in with 1. They need to. Their Huntsmen are in a fucked position.
And this was a very, very strong hard point there for the Mutineers. You can see them lined up already on both sides.
All right, who's 5? Gunless is able to break through a little bit. Envoy lands some shots. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Gunless.
The Huntsmen have ripped the door
Goat
wide
moves.
open. The cave is theirs.
Goat
But hold
moves.
the back right now, though. 35 seconds to be had, and this is a great chunk of time.
Scum's going to call out that they're all rotating back. They've given up on this hill halfway through to get freaking hill time on the next one. That's honestly a really smart play from Mutineers.
And the 80-point deficit I talked about, it ain't even in question anymore. We're about to have a lead change with the new players. Havoc pushing on forward. Morgs is going to find himself a wild Arcees. Arcees is going to go down, and as chaos is looming, Havoc, the only one in and amongst the enemy, he's found one. I believe he's going to stun the second, but Formal still
Come
alive,
on.
still kicking, and he's
This is going to get real intense. Huntsmen are going to be able to almost lock this out. Not quite. They're going to fall, like, assuming they... Nope. Nope. Mutineers took control. Look at that mini-map. All them white dots, all them white arrows.
Back here in a big way. Skies in that power position up high will be taken down there by Formal. Watch that hard point still in the hands of Florida. Once again, on the first set, they had the run hard point still in the hands of Florida.
40 seconds left on this hill. They need a break in the next 20 or else it gets real ugly.
The Huntsmen, rather, onto Florida, and they're going to be cut down. Envoy gets in close.
Envoy gets in. Gunless is close. We need one more. Alright, now's the time. Go, Gunless, go. Gunless gets 1. Gunless falls. Havoc gets 2, son of a bitch. Sorry, they were able to get through and contest it for a little bit. So we only had 10 seconds left on this hill, and then it's going to reset. Right now, Mutineers once again have full control over that next hill. Mutineers have just beat them on every single rotation.
He's got 28 kills to his name and a rotation round. He might be going through the dungeon door undecided, it seems, at this moment in time. But the Mutineers, they're
Scumps got nowhere to go. Alright, 3 dead from Mutineers. This is their chance.
Great spots right now. Florida obviously with 25 points for the win here. This is to knock Chicago out of the tournament. This is Dallas home series. Good night for them if they don't turn this around. The contest now from Frosty on point. Watch those arrows now circulate. Try to find the angle. Play this one slow. Go for the opening kill. It's going to be Formal. The trade there is immediate. But again, keep that pressure on. Make sure that
Look, I'm just contesting.
working out in favor right
At
now.
this point, oh shit.
They have the hard point, and number
Havoc
two,
Havoc has got spawns.
I don't know whether Havoc spawned there or he rotated.
Dude, this game's spawns are so fucking stupid.
Changer right here. Arcees, though, he recognizes it. That assault rifle. You're the AR player that you've been called upon. We are going to be going to the cave. A 5-kill streak now for Scum. They need to break this. They need to do it now. But Havoc on your screen, MP5 in.
How did they get spawns?
Third time in a row. They have the spawns for Cave East.
Crazy right now for Havoc. The play is right. 10 seconds now for the win. This is for Florida to find themselves in a spot in the grand final.
Envoy come through with the team kill.
28.
Let's go. Come on, breakthrough, breakthrough.
Frosty has been the man of the map right now. He's got himself 38 kills and they've still got the time. Mork's trying to find something here, but again, the Huntsmen have pushed them out. They've managed to break the hard point for now, but you got to keep the spawners out in the back. Stumpy with the kills. They just keep on coming. Now the push from Florida. Envoy in the back.
And that's game.
There, but they've got onto the point.
Bro,
We've
how
got
did
one
they
of
get?
Florida Mutineers
How did Havoc
who've done
get
it.
spawns down there?
3-1.
Also,
Find themselves a
all the
spot in
webcams
the
just froze.
grand
That's
final here of
it's
the
not.
Dallas home series.
Am I going to play later?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
boy.
gonna. After this match, I'm gonna head to my parents' house, have some food, and then see.
No Prestini right now. The Mutineers have 1 over, make it 2 over on the Huntsmen, and semi-finals seems to be when they're starting to flourish. They
Dude,
have booked themselves a
Florida
Huntsmen again.
now gonna lose in finals.
It's just got to be frustrating at this point to go through what you've just gone through to kind of you battle back.
Dude, how did Havoc? Did he spawn there?
They had the lead for a little bit as well, but it just got a little out of hand. And
If Havoc spawned there,
in a row on
this game is chalked, dude.
really lost Miles.
It's so hard, man. The rotations on Cave are so difficult. I just wanted to bring up there the stats board. I mean, Frosty had 38 kills. 2 of the players on his team also dropping 30 bombs. I mean, this is an incredible...
The Huntsmen didn't play bad. They just got beat on like every rotation.
Whoa, unreal scenes.
And again, it was the assault rifles we had to talk about. we spoke at the start where, yes, Formal can use an AR, but for the Mutineers, you actually touched base on it. We had a 3 AR setup. It was Morph, Skies, and Pharaoh rocking those ARs.
I'd be rocking a 3 AR setup on that map.
And KDs and everything. But these guys were putting big numbers up. Ironically, it was Frosty with that MP5. 38 kills, 7 assists. This guy was a bit of a mad one, on a loose one, shall we say.
Bad boy
Yeah, bad boy version. I like that a lot. Frosty, though,
wow.
grand final, the CDL Dallas.
Just wasn't expecting that. As far as gaming goes, let's see. It is 2:40 right now, almost. By the time I go over, finish food, get home, we will probably be pretty close to 5 p.m. 5 p.m. We'll fire up some Warzone. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get some social media postings done real quick. Let me close this tab out. I'm gonna get some social media postings done real quick, and then head over and have some dinner with the family. Oh, here's a little wild today. That's okay. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, watching the Huntsmen and the Mutineers battle it out. Fuck, dude, I don't know how Havoc got spawns. I don't know how. Why is my wallpaper like not working? Wallpaper, work. Yeah, I want to do more watch. Oh, fuck, there's not going to be another event before I move. Son of a gun. Let's see. Man, that sucks. I just realized that. Yo, why? What is that shit? There we go. There's my wallpaper. Now it's working. Audio responsive too. All right, that's going to do it for today's stream. I will see you, like I said, roughly 5 p.m. and we will have some Warzone going on. See you on the next one.